It should be streaming right now. So welcome to Festival X, everybody. The only show out there to talk to you about your festival lifestyle. And look, it's been one whole year since we've been locked down. Who's on the Zoom with me? Wait. Ange is on the Zoom with me. Hi, Ange.
Hey guys, nice to be here. And we got Kelly.
Hi, Daniela.
Hi, Monique.
And hello, everyone. Yeah, it's been a year. That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even believe it's been a whole year already. I was just kind of lamenting to Bernard before the show started that it's been like a whole year since I've left the state, county, country, everything. So it's been an interesting week. But you know what? We're going to keep it moving because 2021 has a lot of things that are going to be on the up and up. But, you know, before we go through that, there's this constant trend happening of events and COVID and pandemic. And so we have to say goodbye to some of our festivals this year. So what are some of the festivals that, you know, have announced like in the past week or two, since we didn't have a show last week, that they were going to be canceling? Ladies? Gentlemen?
I know that here in Phoenix Lights just got canceled. I was kind of really hoping for that one, kind of like, it might happen, it might not, I don't know. But then they let us down. Unfortunately, numbers are still way too high here. We are nowhere. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my volume.
No, it's okay.
Like that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But Ultra canceling.
Oh, that one too.
Nobody's surprised by that one. Everybody saw
Yeah.
it coming. We were all kind of like, you're taking your sweet ass time, Ultra, to announce this shit. But yeah, so that's done and done. So sorry, no Ultra for anybody who is actually still caring about that.
Who's actually still caring about that. So another festival that has canceled on us has been summer camp. And this one kind of crept in. I wasn't even anticipating this one getting canceled, but that one's not happening this year. So sorry.
Yeah, also Lightning in a Bottle got canceled. So they're hoping for 2022. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. But there's always some good news. And I mean, one of the biggest things that was announced last week was about our good old festival, Creamfields, since you guys, most of you have been there already. They sold out. Creamfields is sold out now.
Yeah, I don't know how I in record time. It's like you've been on sale for like 2 years now.
I'm just a little concerned. Like, aren't they dealing with even more COVID? And in that time, people were like, yes, let's go. The more people, let's buy more tickets.
I think they have more variants now, too, in England.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you guys think the likelihood of it happening this year?
Well, they're opening back up. I think they said completely on June 21st. So I'm guessing in July they're gonna have a giant outbreak and everything's canceled.
Holy cow. And this is for the UK, right? Because that's where it's at. It's like right outside of Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's been like a lot of news of certain areas in Europe that's opening also. Like, isn't Ibiza opening as well?
Yeah, I think they're starting soonish with like outdoor dining. And I think they have a few clubs scheduled to open with outdoor too in the coming either weeks or months.
Yeah, I mean, you guys think it's well, I mean, Dania, I know you think it's premature, but what about everybody else?
I don't know. I as being somebody who has gone to outdoor things, outdoor dining and stuff throughout the past year, like, personally, I didn't have any bad experience with that, but clubs and raves and stuff are like a whole different ballpark. Like, you are so like, it's built in to be intermingled with other people. Like, that's like the concept that they're going for. So I can't picture that going well.
I'm not too concerned about Europe because they have healthcare, but I'm concerned about Vegas opening on Friday.
That's scary.
Wait, so
Yeah.
yeah, okay, so Daniela, tell us about Vegas opening this Friday.
Yeah, they're opening.
What's
like,
actually opening?
They're opening Marquee, Wet Republic, Encore, and the one at Mandalay Bay. Whoever's going all the way out there to go clubbing.
Oh my goodness. So
Daylight.
it's the pools and oh my gosh. So they're opening everything. And this was just announced. Was it today or was it like late last night? Texas is 100% opening tomorrow. So they're lifting the face mask. All businesses can, operate at full capacity. So what do you guys think about that?
Baffled.
Wild.
Baffled. Like, how is it that we're still like
I
not
don't
listening to
understand.
scientists at this point?
Yeah,
don't get
it's
it.
strictly advised not to do it by the CDC, and they're just like, nah, we're good. We're just not going to listen to you guys. So it's like, it just sounds like an awful idea. And then I wonder how that's going to affect Ooby Dooby, because I know that's at the end of April as well. So I wonder if things are really going to change or like what the layout of that's going to be.
Oh,
So
there's
that's
gonna be
pretty
another
interesting.
and everyone's gonna be in the hospital.
Oh my goodness. I you know what? I'm floored. Like Kelly, I'm like with you. Like I know a lot of people are just completely shocked by this because didn't they just have a snowstorm that they weren't prepared to deal with?
Yeah,
They
so
have a
COVID
lot
didn't
going
freeze
on.
to death, and COVID hasn't gotten. COVID's gonna get them.
Like I'm totally
Like,
floored
how
by
can
that.
anybody afford to go to any of those raves after those electric bills of $10,000 that people got? Like, that's
Nobody's paying their
insane.
bills down there. There's no laws in Texas apparently.
Whatsoever, man. Wild, wild west out there.
Who was it that posted? Is it Seismic that posted? Like, even though Texas
Yeah.
said
Made
no
worse.
mask, we're still going to enforce masks because it's up to businesses to make sure that we're individually safe and enforce it. So
true.
yeah, there's still
Mhm.
going to be masks at this event. So thank you, Seismic.
Oh,
My
yes.
goodness.
When is that one?
In May. End of May.
Oh, okay, over the summer. Got it. Yeah, that was very, very smart of them to do. So smarter than the state, I guess.
I can't believe it. But I mean, so now that the state is going to be opening, whether that's regardless of how that's going to turn out, I mean, we may all have an idea. But there's another big festival that I know a lot of the festival addicts here and just people in general like to attend. And like, what do you think this will mean for like Ooby Dooby?
Oh, yes. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's
So I don't think they're gonna have restrictions. They're probably just gonna let it happen.
dude, free for all. Dude, everybody's gonna just go nuts. And oh my God, I just wonder like how much the COVID cases are gonna skyrocket after that.
Maybe it'll be like the bars out here, like where they have to post things like legally. Like I've seen places be like, you can't order drinks without ordering food. Like they'll post it, and then you could just still order drinks without ordering
Oh,
food. Like nobody actually
yes.
enforce it.
That is
So it's probably gonna be
right.
like wear your mask, stay safe, blah blah blah, post it everywhere. But no one's gonna be like enforcing that.
Enforcing it.
Yeah, so they're definitely not going to enforce it. I don't know, but this is going to be a very, very interesting next couple months seeing how this plays out. So we'll definitely be around to tell you
And there's
guys about
camping
that.
at UBW.
Oh,
Oh, there's
better.
camping.
I did not know that.
COVID camping, yeah.
Oh my God.
They're
Wow.
capping it at 50% capacity. I'm looking on the website right now. UBW has 50% capacity and masks are required.
That's as of
Okay.
today, but as of tomorrow, let's see. what changes.
That might
Yeah, when they
change.
get to update their website.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Oh my goodness.
Stay out of Texas.
Go ahead, Daniela.
Everyone stay out of Texas. I mean, everybody needs to be told to stay out of Texas, but now you have a reason to.
There's just no goodness happening there. They're just getting double whammied with a bunch of nonsense right now. And it's just only going to get worse. Oh my goodness.
They
Do
really
you
love
think?
Florida.
I was just gonna say, do you think they're trying to compete with Florida? I was just thinking that, Daniela.
Like, who can kill off the most people in a month?
Like,
Oh my gosh. So we got a comment in the chat saying that to kind of go off of like when we were talking about the UK and Ibiza and everything, that starting January 26th, which has already passed, international travel is actually going to start again.
Oh.
You just need a negative COVID test. And so I guess Americans are going to be allowed back in the EU. I have a friend in Italy right now, and I was asking her, like, you know, can people come there? And she's like, yeah, like you can go into Italy. You just have to quarantine for 14 days. So there is a mandatory quarantine for certain countries if you plan on taking up international travel again. So that was for Italy as of 2 days ago, from what she told me. But I mean, if all you need is a negative COVID test, I mean, that could be really good for like the world economy.
Well,
For
I also
sure.
heard that Mexico was easing restrictions. Not that I knew they had restrictions.
Oh, they have restrictions? I didn't even
There
know
was
that.
restrictions.
Oh, that's interesting to know. I didn't see a single restriction. But yeah. So that, I mean, that's big. Like I don't even know what else to say. I do know that New York is also scheduled to start opening some of their venues. I don't remember seeing an actual date on that, but they were talking about venues were going to start opening in New York City. So
that is crazy.
apparently, yeah.
Slowly
apparently
but
things
surely.
are-
I mean, I know that we've all previously just talked about like, oh, we're super excited to get back to whatever the new normal will be, or our like any kind of normalcy. But I just don't think any of us thought it would be this soon, just because
Right.
I feel like it's just like we got hit with a freaking truck, and it's just like, okay, we're open. And I just feel like all of us are just like, all right, this is happening way too fast.
I
Yeah.
just feel like there's only so many people that have been vaccinated. Like, shouldn't you have been announcing this like at like 50% vaccination at least? Like,
Yeah.
Like, what's
or
even
like
the-
100% would be better. Like, I don't even
Yeah.
get this. Like, why are we like, okay, we gave like a few people, so everything's open now. Like, that makes no sense. No sense.
everything started to open. So I just, definitely happening way too fast.
What is it? Isn't it like only 10% of the population or something around there is vaccinated right now? So it's not even.
How long have
That
we
does-
even had the vaccine? A month
Wait.
and a half.
No, they've been going
Yeah,
since December, haven't
since
they?
December. Yeah,
Oh,
it's been since December when they started distributing them, but the studies had already been going on since earlier last year.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's only been like a month and a half, but they're rolling it out like so slow. And then with all of, I know here in Southern California, because I've already gotten my first dose, and so I'm waiting to get my
Woohoo.
second one, but it's just like everything is getting pushed back because of all of the snowstorms that are happening, you know, in the other places in the country that actually experience a winter, not like a California or like an Arizona winter. But so like the snowstorms are holding up the deliveries of the vaccine to like all of the other states that have kind of started distributing them. So, I mean, it's going to take us a while. I think they're only doing, a couple million vaccinations a day, or is it like 100 million or something like that? I don't think it's 100 million, but
Actually, we are right now, the president has said that we will have enough vaccinations for the population of the United States by the end of May this year.
okay.
Since the Johnson & Johnson vaccine came through, and it can actually be stored at normal temperatures, not be deep froze.
Okay. Yeah.
They're going to start making a lot more. And Johnson & Johnson and another drug company are getting together to do that. So that's the one-shot vaccine.
Yeah. So Johnson & Johnson.
We already have it in line that if you want it, want it, you can have it by May.
Okay. Yeah, Johnson & Johnson came in on the tail end of all of the vaccine approvals and was like, we're not going to do 2, we're going to do 1. And it's going to give you 72% efficiency. So, hey,
That
thanks
is
Johnson
just-
Johnson for
And an extra free limb.
yeah.
Some kind of abnormality is going to be coming out.
Just saying.
Johnson.
I'll take some superpowers if they're dealing.
It's okay. There's gonna be a lawsuit in like 3 years when everyone gets cancer from their vaccine, like their baby powder.
They're going to be like, oh, case studies show 3 years later.
Dude, let's not say that right now. Let's not say that.
Okay, I got one for the regular vaccine, so
Yeah, I got a regular one too. Shoot.
Oh, lucky.
But well, I think it's great that they're going to be able to mass produce them and get them distributed by the end of May. I think the sooner everyone can get vaccinated, the better. And then I think all of these plans that we're talking about in all of the future festivals that we're getting ready to discuss a little bit later, then they might have a better chance of actually happening. But speaking, I did want to mention something. So what was it? I think it was last year in some of our shows, we had talked about a study, like a group of scientists and researchers that were going to try to test to see how COVID, or like experiment on how COVID, might affect festival attendees, to kind of see how fast it can, transmit, and, what will happen, and kind of predict how soon we can actually get events back. Well, there's been another group out of Amsterdam that is trying to accomplish the same kind of thing. And they're called Field Lab, and they're going to be holding this giant experiment March 13th and 14th. And it's going to be happening in Walibi, which is a theme park that's right outside of Amsterdam. And essentially, they're going to allow 3,000 people to come into this music festival each day over the 2 days. And they're basically going to track everybody and, they're going to divide everybody into groups. And some groups are going to have certain restrictions while others won't. And then they're just going to test to see like how much movement takes place, and who has what, and they're just gonna kind of see how an actual live music event will be able to take place safely. And I mean, of course, they're going to have all the precautions. You've got to have your negative COVID test. They're going to do on-site PCR testing after the experiment. You're going to have to do like another PCR test. So that's all of these things. But I mean, if this works out, then if both studies, work out really well, then we'll definitely be able to figure out how live events might be able to take place safely. So
Possibly
that's just,
happen.
that's another like really cool thing.
That is super cool. That's like super in depth too. That's a lot.
Yeah. So I mean, this one is a little bit different than the German study, where they were actually going to kind of give people like glow in the dark or black light paint on their hands to kind of test to see like where everything goes and stuff like that. That's essentially how that test, like how that experiment was going to go, to see like how the disease or how the virus transmits. So that was going to give a little bit different of, like results and stuff to see how that goes. But it's pretty interesting. So it's going to be taking place next weekend, and I don't know when they're going to announce when, what their results are. And I mean, with 6,000 people, that's a lot of data points. I'm just thinking about like what they're going to have to do to like make sense of it all. But I mean, stay tuned. We'll definitely be
talking
up with
about that one. Yeah, that's going to be super cool. Just so we can kind of see like what we can actually be able to do or get more information to see what our future new normal raves will be like. Yeah,
because I mean, we can't do pod events forever. We can't do drive-ins forever because one, it's just crazy expensive, and being confined is not really fun. And it takes away from the environment. Because I mean, we've all been to numerous music festivals. Like, isn't that one of the things that we enjoy, being able to talk to people, with the exception of Daniela, because I know she wants people to stay back. But
yeah, for sure. That's like my main thing is I love meeting new people and making new friends and giving random people hugs and all this other stuff. And it's just like, I'm so confined in my pod. I need to be free. But yes, I totally agree. I would rather have our kind of normal events where I can meet new people and make new friends.
I don't know how I'm gonna react after the first one where everyone's just free for all. Like, I don't know if I'm like gonna have like a panic attack because there's gonna be so
How
many
do I
people
feel?
around me. Like, I know I don't want to be stuck in my car, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have like time to acclimate,
So
especially
many
like
mixed emotions.
with
Yeah, I was
like
totally gonna
upcoming
ask you
events
guys.
coming really,
Yeah.
really, really soon that I have tickets for.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys, like, what do you guys think? Like now, like, you know, Ange has said, and how everybody's been saying during this whole time that, you know, it's been a year, we haven't been sure if we were gonna get events. Now, you know, there's like a light at the end of the tunnel that we really might be getting them. Like, you know, Kelly talked about anxiety and, you know, having to, but like, how do you guys think you're gonna handle that? Like, what?
Honestly, mixed emotions. Because even now, I said like going to any kind of like a birthday party or something, I'm just like, oh God, I'm probably going to be so weird and clammy and not going to know like how to interact. But I know slowly but surely I'll be like, okay, like this is what we used to do before. This is how we used to live life. And kind of like what Kelly said, just slowly getting acclimated to it again. But I know I will be just super happy just to be in that environment again and be surrounded by that energy again.
Dude, I'm mad antisocial now. And like, I know it's going to be real bad when I go to an event. I'm be like, no, do not come within 6 feet of me. Like, please stay away. Like, I didn't invite you here. Like, don't come near me. Like, please stay
Carry a
away.
ruler with you.
I do
Man,
miss
I
like
might-
the random hugs where people were just so like happy and they just come, they don't even know you. And
No, if you don't know me, please.
now
don't.
I'm just gonna be want to deck them when they're trying to give me some random hug. It's not gonna be cute. Be like, no
Oh my
COVID.
God.
COVID punch.
Oh, that's yeah. So Skylar has joined us. Wait, we've got some people watching, guys. So let's take a minute and let's say hi to everybody. So we have Kathy who's tuning in.
Happy.
And we also have Skylar. And Skylar says it's way too early. Yeah, he's waiting. He says it's too early to have live events. And then we got Ange. Ange just said hi to you, but she's on the show. But yeah, so I think it's totally I think it's a little premature. But before we get into that, let's talk about one of the biggest things that's happening. So since Vegas is getting ready to open this weekend, there was a message that was sent out by Papa Pasquale saying that EDC is still scheduled to take place in May. And thoughts?
Yes. I mean, I'm saying yes.
Be happy over here.
Saying because just judging from like all the drive-ins and pod events and those lineups, like all the good DJs went home, and I don't see them coming back over here to get COVID.
They're like, no.
I think I lost audio.
Are you back, Monique?
Hello?
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Technical difficulties.
Well, me personally, I'm gonna say that can I roll my ticket over one more year?
There you go.
Like, is that an option, Pasquale? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be rolling the dice with my life just for live music, and I swore I wasn't gonna be that dumb. But part of me wants to be that dumb, so I don't know. I don't know if there's options.
Vaccinated by then, so we'll be okay.
Yeah, but vaccination ain't like foolproof.
It's 95% effective.
Are you getting
Yeah.
the regular
After
one
you
or the
get
Johnson
first
and
dose.
Johnson one?
Kelly, which vaccination are you getting?
I think I got Moderna only because
Oh, you got Moderna.
I just want
I wanted that
anything.
one.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll take all
I'll take
three
what
if
I
they
can
inject
take.
me. Like I'll put like Moderna in this arm and Pfizer in this arm and Johnson. Well, they can take the back seat. Like I don't even care.
Anything.
So, I mean, and you're excited about it.
Yeah.
You know, Kelly, you're not sure. You're on the fence. Daniela, do you want to roll your ticket over? Or you going to risk it? Or
Sign up first. Well, I mean, I paid $20 for my ticket, so what do I got to lose?
Dang.
no? Yeah, that's
What the
right.
hell?
She's got the passport, y'all.
Oh
Or
my
life.
God, that's right. I forgot. So really, ultimately, Danielle was like, well, I guess I'll just make that decision like the day before or something.
I can literally show up and like just walk away and I lose nothing.
Yeah. You're about the only one who's got nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly. The only one.
I want to roll my ticket over too. Like I would be perfectly fine with that option. But do you guys think, I mean, they're working on all of the details right now, but like what predictions do you have? Like, do you think Vegas is going to follow Texas lead and just be kind of free for all?
Probably.
You know, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So you
Already
think it's
kind
going
of
to
a
be,
free-for-all in Vegas.
oh man. So you think they're just going to be like, all right, 100,000 people every single day, bring it on.
Oh, now that you say it that way, it sounds scary.
But that's EDC though. Like it's supposed to be
Oh.
400,000 people over the course of the whole weekend.
That's
Plus
a lot of
camping.
Imagine- You know, like when you're waiting in the security and all the handrails that, you know, like every other person has touched that you also still touch. Like,
Wear gloves. Don't
the
touch the
security is going to be
Oh
like
man,
touching every
I'm
single person's stuff and then they touch your
questioning
stuff.
my thought process on this now.
Remember, like hot, sweaty crowds, and you're all breathing in the same exact hot, sweaty air.
so long.
Why are you doing this to me right now?
Just trying to give you a taste.
Oh, it's working.
Listen, our job is to be objective here and present all sides. And that's just one of the, you know, that's just one of the things. And then imagine the porta potties. Like,
Oh, good Lord. That is so right. Oh, I can't wait to see what the study shows on the porta potties. Oh my goodness.
yeah, that's really something. So I don't
I'm
know.
gonna be waiting in line at EDC being like, I can't believe I'm here.
But I mean, that would be like if EDC actually happens, that's going to be one of the biggest music festivals to like the first big music festivals to really
post-COVID.
take, post COVID. Like people are really going to think it's over at that point, like when that happens. But like, I can just, there is a part of me who I just want to be in Vegas if it happens. Like I want to be nearby. I want to feel the energy, you know? And I also found a new hibachi food truck that I want to eat at. So that's another reason why I actually want to go to Vegas. But I don't know. Like I'm pretty torn. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Bernard, do you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah,
I'm going.
He's going.
Does everybody have tickets? Did everybody get tickets?
I got 2 tickets. I'm going for me and my ghost. We're going. So
they're both going.
We'll stay 2 people away from him.
Here's how I think about it all, honestly, is that I got vaccinated way early because I was part of the test. And I did that for a reason, to make sure that if I had to go somewhere, I could go somewhere. And if EDC is happening, what better way to pop my I haven't been out and doing shit cherry than to go to EDC?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the party right there.
Yeah.
That would be the first one coming back from post-COVID. Good Lord. Yes.
Dude, it like when this is actually over and like we have herd immunity and everybody is safe and people aren't dying at these rapid rates, the parties that are going to take place is going to be so crazy. And I just want to have like giant mimosas and see my friends and not like be scared to see my friends, you know,
or even just question it.
Your friends would like to see you too.
I know. I haven't. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen y'all's faces in a long time. It's okay. I'm fat now, but it's fine. It's great.
Oh my God.
Steven.
But yeah, so I don't know. Like I'm torn. I'm really torn, but we'll see how it plays out. We'll see if it happens. I think
What
that's
else
the
is
biggest thing, is to
happening?
see if it's going to happen. there's a lot of events that are getting ready to take place. So let's tell everybody about them.
I'm curious.
So
This is my part.
Insomniac, yeah, it's your part. We can use those graphics now.
Yay.
But I mean,
Rugby.
yeah, but regardless of whether or not we're in a pandemic, events are still scheduled to take place, whether they happen or not or get postponed, but they are announcing them. And some of them are coming up rather quickly. So the first one on our docket is what?
Lost in Dreams. It's the new event for the Insomniac universe. Looks like it's going to be like another dream state in Florida.
Yeah, but they said that it's going to cater specifically to, what is it, melodic dubstep?
Melodic dubstep.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds horrible.
No, it doesn't.
It's
It
not.
sounds fantastic. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Take your vaccinated butt out of here.
I know where I don't belong. That's the place I don't belong.
Holy crap, you guys like jumped out his throat real quick. Like, Bernard, you gotta be careful.
Not allowed to have opinions.
No opinions here.
So what are some of the other ones? I know Waves is scheduled to happen in Cabo San Lucas. And that one looks like it would be real fun. Not because I just love Cabo, but no, it's because I like Cabo.
I was just
that's
gonna
the
say it's
one.
because you like
Because I wanna
Cabo.
travel. When I did look into it a little bit, I forgot what the price was for it, but for the price it came with, it's like it has like your stay included, the ticket, and
Mhm.
like activities to do. And I know it's decently priced. That's pretty
All
a good
inclusive.
price.
You
Yeah,
just gotta
Yeah.
figure out how to get there. But once you get
that's
there,
true. There you
all
go.
inclusive.
It's all inclusive, yeah. But so I was like, that's pretty exciting. But I think it's either the weekend before or the weekend after EDC. And I was like, well, I can't do that. So
I think it would be the weekend after. Yeah, because this is May 27th through May 31st.
Oh, okay.
So that would be the weekend after.
Yeah, I was like, that's too close for me. Too close.
Yeah.
So the
Um,
people can go to EDC first and then bring all the germs over to Cabo next. So
Dude, just coronavirus hop.
yep. Sounds
Mm.
good.
All right. So what's our next event?
Rave prom.
Ah,
Social
It's Tron.
distance.
yeah. So this will be fun.
in
I still
town.
haven't been to any of his rave proms, but I
Oh.
hear they're all really, really fun.
I haven't been in
Mhm.
a rave
Go
prom.
to this one. It's this week.
Yeah. And it's 2 days. So
Is it
It's
a
Friday
drive
and
through one?
Saturday.
Driving, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a
that's
drive-in
okay.
one.
That's it's Yoltron and Sweep Up, right?
Mine's
Fine.
Fine,
Sweepa.
sweep
There
up.
we go. Mine Sweep
Yeah.
Up. I was like
Yeah.
Sweep Up, something.
Close.
Yes.
Dyslexic form, but yes.
Yes. Precisely.
Close enough. So then also, what's our next event?
High
was just
Tide.
kind
Oh, High Tide. That's in April here in Phoenix. It's at
Ooh, that's one of yours?
yeah. And then I was trying to figure out because Arizona is now recreational. Yay. So I was trying to figure out
Yay.
if they were going like what the rules were going to be, if it was 420 friendly or not. It is called High Tide, and there are marijuana leaves in the flyer.
Be
It
very
is happening.
hypocritical if they weren't. If they
Isn't
just
it?
confiscated everybody's.
So
It's not on 420, but it's like for
it's like the
420.
weekend or something. Yeah,
It's a
and it
weekend.
has-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it has Sublime. I know it has Sublime, Rome, and a couple of other people. But yeah, I'll be at a water park here in Phoenix. Or
Oh, Big Surf.
There
I
we go.
like that venue. Oh
Big
my
Surf.
gosh. Like
I've never
missed
been to like a music festival or show there before. I've heard that they used to do the old one. I forgot what it was called. There, but
Electric.
yes, what electric? Yes,
Yeah.
correct. I've always wanted to go, and I'm hoping I'll get to go this time around because since it's an outdoor venue. I'm just wondering if they're gonna, what's the deal gonna be with the masks? because it's
Yeah.
outdoors. Do we have to walk with it on and then take it off when we get into the pool? But then what are we gonna do with our masks when we get in the pool? It's
Yeah.
just, I have so many questions.
Dude, Wet Electric was so much fun. Like I've never been to like an event at a water park. So that was really fun. Like I do like when this is all over, I really want Wet Electric to come back, and I'm gonna make my trip back out to Arizona, and I'm gonna go and enjoy that pool because that was really fun. But I'm gonna get VIP because VIP is definitely the way to go
Ooh, okay.
for that
Good
one.
to know.
Yeah.
to
Especially
know.
there. I mean, I don't know how this one's gonna do it, but I know me and Kelly, we were able to get in there and it was nice. They had beanbag chairs and it was nice.
I
I
like
liked all
beanbag
of that.
chairs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So can I
spent-
be negative Nancy here for like half a second?
It's fine.
Because isn't COVID like water droplet transmission?
Yeah.
And then they're going to
Oh.
have it at a water park. Like what?
That is true.
What? COVID pools.
Can it still work like that?
Yeah. It transmits through water droplets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even have to be through your mouth either.
Yeah. You can just cough and it can get in the water.
You're making a lot of great points tonight, Miss Kelly.
A lot of orifices that I could flow into. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see if it happens. So Ange, that's in your neighborhood. So let us
That be in my
keep us informed. So what's our next event that's going to be happening to give us a little bit of hope?
Oh, Life is Beautiful is going on pre-sale.
Ooh,
That's for, what was it, September?
Mhm.
the one in Vegas.
Downtown Vegas. So that
I think that one has a high probability of happening.
Is that a lot of like EDM music or is it a mix of music?
it's a mix.
Oh, okay. Is it like more Coachella-y vibes?
Yeah, Coachella in downtown Vegas.
Yeah.
Has anybody
Oh.
been to Life is Beautiful?
I am not.
Nope, but I wanted to for a couple of years. I think this is the year now.
So have they like dropped any lineups for these events that are still happening, or is it like in the air because no DJ is like signing up for anything prematurely like this?
No, I think that they are. I've seen a lot of like announcements with lineups.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are like the last year's lineups that they're rolling over.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the same. Oh, I'll have to take a look at it.
Yeah, and if it's like a new event, they'll have like maybe one or two headliners to kind of draw people in, and then they'll release like the full lineup later. That's usually what a lot of companies do, or at least what I've noticed. So
Mm.
yeah, I'm starting to see lineups. What event was that released like a full lineup and we were like, no, it's not happening, and then a week later it canceled? I don't remember. It just seems like all of them
Dystopia?
do that.
No, not
I don't
Dystopia.
know, but that's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all canceling. They're announcing and canceling, so it's hard to keep them straight. But yeah,
Many.
they are.
I know Electric Forest is still set forth for June. I know the Roxbury Town Hall, I don't know if we previously talked about this, but Roxbury Town Hall had approved for the weekend in June, and then they
Mhm.
also approved for the like a backup weekend in September. So still,
Okay.
if it doesn't happen in June, at least we have backup dates 100% approved for September. So
Okay, so eForest is still trying to make it happen. So Austin City Limits has announced that they are going to return in October. Is that their usual time to have
Yeah.
ACL?
Was
Mhm.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought
wasn't
it was
sure.
September.
I thought it was earlier than that. I thought maybe August. I feel like there's an event that happens in Austin in August, and I thought it was ACL, but maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't know. But Abduction. So what do you guys think about Abduction happening in good old
that was
Florida?
another
I was
one
gonna say
that
that's
was
Florida.
like late year plan to like have?
Yeah, I saw it was they're trying to see if they could start opening back up with limited capacity in April and then on forward. So, because I know we have our Res Rocks tickets still, but that's not until September, I think. So we're just really hoping that still happens.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, so what's our next event? I thought I just slipped that in there because everybody loves Red Rocks. Haven't been yet, so.
Me neither.
Women in Music. It's a Dirty Bird stream.
Oh. When is that supposed to be taking place?
March 11th or 13th or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this a live in-person event or is this
It's
a
on
virtual
Twitch.
one? Oh, it's on Twitch, so it's virtual. Oh, okay, that's really cool. So Dirty Bird is putting this on and it's all, is this in honor of in like Women's History Month?
Probably.
Okay. Because I know March is Women's History. Go ahead, Kelly.
Oh, no. I said that makes sense. It probably is in that.
Okay. I know. I was just asking because I hadn't heard about this one. So are these all Dirty Bird DJs or under their label or they're just invited or does anybody know anything about that?
I don't know specifically.
I don't know specifically either, but that's super cool. I would assume so. They're probably all under the Dirty Bird label. I have to look up some of those names, but yeah, that's super cool that they did that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome that they, would do something like this and have like an all women like deep lineup. Like, I think that's really cool because I know we've had Precious on the show a few times and she's talked a lot about working with, a lot of these artists and trying to encourage more women and provide more resources for them. So I think this is great. I would actually like to see a lot more of this, not during March, essentially, but like throughout the year. I think it's a great time to be a woman to begin with. We've made some serious strides in these past couple decades. So I would like to see us dominate more in this male dominated industry, but that's
100%.
just
Even just all the female DJs, it's just all male dominant, and it's just super cool to see all of these different females in one lineup, just the females representing. It's super cool. I'm super excited to watch that one too.
Yeah, and if I can remember my Twitch password, I might tune in, but
you're one of those.
I can't remember my password. So do we have any other events that are coming up that we want to impromptu talk about? Did we forget anything? I think we talked about everything.
No, y'all got everything.
Nice.
We did. So, I mean, is there anything else that we want to talk about? Oh, there's one thing we forgot to talk about.
I was going to bring up Daft Punk.
I was going to say that. Go ahead, Kelly. Tell us.
No, it's just like the big news. So I don't know if it's really... I don't know. I'm conflicted about them permanently breaking up. No more Daft Punk. It's done. It's dead. No more. Maybe they'll be on next lineup. No, it's done.
They're just done. And I never had a chance to see them. And
neither.
V sad.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Bernard, didn't you get to see them?
Twice.
What is it like?
What's
the show like?
When I saw him at Coachella, it was probably the moment that got me back into EDM as serious as I am now.
Wow.
They came along with the pyramid and nobody knew what was going on. You just saw them do it and everybody's having a good time. And when they started hitting certain songs and seeing the whole crowd go crazy, it was so good. Like it was like the purest moment of joy I've had watching Daft Punk play. But then when I saw them again, I think later next year they did a live tour. They were at the LA Sports Arena, which is now the Bonk Stadium. I was up at the top. I wasn't on the floor because that was before I learned to be on the floor. And I was up at the top. I just had the best time listening to them play because like one of my friends posted, this is the band that we got introduced to EDM off of. It was Daft Punk, Jamiroquai, Duke, Armand Van Helden. when we were younger, and you can only find EDM music on like the far reaches of the radio, played at like 3 o'clock at night, or Power 106 at Powerhouse at 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. when they played house music, you know? So this was the music we grew up on. So to see them live and experience them live was just amazing. And it's sad to see that they're done, but we have so many memories and so much good music of what they've done so far. I mean, I can't get mad at Thomas Bangalter actually released a track like 3 weeks ago that nobody knew about, but it's on Spotify right now. So if Thomas probably just wants to release more music. He does not want to do much more, and that's it.
Wow.
That is
So
super cool
do you
that got
guys-
to experience that?
Yeah. Do you guys think that it's just kind of like it's really, really over? Or do you think that they might reconcile and come back
Does
together?
Mafia
because
I don't
there's
fake out?
freaking-
because they could have literally just hired any random dudes to go stand up there and press play and made so much money off of everyone, and they didn't have to leave their house.
There's actually a group of guys who do that. Who
Really?
wear the helmets and play the live set. Yeah.
Oh,
I bet you for a much cheaper rate.
Yeah.
that's crazy. I don't know, but that broke the internet. Like my news feed was completely, it was just Daft Punk, and it was song after song after song. And it was really sad. Like,
how much did their
they're
their music sales go up? Like it just skyrocketed in the past
100%
week.
or something. Yeah.
they are probably still trending on Apple,
Oh,
on
yeah.
iTunes right now. Like, I'm pretty
100%.
sure they still are. Yeah. You know, they've
So
been
they were just
like,
behind on their bills and need a little bit extra. Like,
Yeah, because those
They
sales
quit?
just skyrocketed.
so I mean, if they hadn't, actually gone on tour and, actually performed at shows and stuff, maybe they wouldn't be broke right now if that's the case. I don't know.
It is COVID season.
But they wear helmets. Like, they're of all of the artists that would be safe during this time, it would be them, Deadmau5, and Marshmello.
Their whole face is
Like,
already covered. It's a shield.
Yeah, like, what are you tripping for? Like, get out there on the decks and play some music. But you know what?
wow.
I'm
He's
gonna miss-
ordering them to get back out there. Like, dang.
they already have masks. Like, come on. All right, that was insensitive of me. They have every right to
They
just
have
stop
their
what they're doing.
reasons, Monique. Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Is there anything else that we want to talk about before we close out the show today?
I think we hit it all, team. Nice.
We hit everything and more. That's how we do it here at Festival Addicts.
Oh yeah, we did.
All right. So if there's nothing else, everybody, let's tell them where we can find you on social media. Ange?
All right. Hey guys, Ange here, and you can find me on Instagram at EDM Queen B, and also on Twitter.
And Daniela?
I'm at DannyLove22492 on Twitter and Instagram.
And Kelly?
I'm Kelly Arianis on Facebook.
And Boss Man?
We only had one technical difficulty, and I still made it happen. Fat, Black, and Awesome on Instagram.
I saw the OBS went down. Is that when all of our audio went off and I couldn't hear anything? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
OBS went down.
okay.
It crashed in the middle of the show, and I was able to bring it back and make it work. So, yeah, we're good.
You know what? It is not a Festival Addict show without being, featuring technical difficulties. So I think,
Right.
this has been a really good show. And so I am your Mocha Princess. You can find me on Instagram, but don't forget, check out our beautiful border with all of our socials. Check out our Twitch, our Twitter, our YouTube, our Pinterest, our Facebook, our Instagram, our hashtag, our everything. We're on Spotify, iTunes. We have PayPal. You can send us money. All the things that you could possibly want. We got it. And we want to thank you. Yeah, we want to thank you for being here and spending your Tuesday with us. And we hope you guys have a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. And we will see you next week when we come back to tell you about all the festival news. And thank you guys all for being on the show today. So couldn't have done it without you. Thank you guys so much and have a good evening.
Guys.
Be safe.
Bye, everyone.